So if you've ever been to my Twitch live stream, you'll know the name Fulham. He's the infamous, kind of staple of my, Twitch live stream chat room, and let's just say he's been a follower for a long time, and yeah, he finally got himself a 2DS. So he hasn't been able to be featured in battles, basically since I stopped doing Showdown battles, but now he has himself a 2DS and Pokemon X or Y, as you can see. And he wanted an OU match, and yeah, this should be interesting. So I lead with Garchomp, he leads with Skarmory, and he does go for the taunt right off the bat, which actually I probably wasn't so much predicting as just wanting to get off a Fire Blast on this thing. I wanted to see how much it would do, and as you can see, it does a decent chunk to that Skarmory. It looks to be about a 2-hit KO, but I am going to switch out into Charizard now, actually thinking he's going to try to set up Stealth Rocks, and yeah, he ends up doing that, so at least I get into Charizard before it has a chance to, take half of its health hit due to Stealth Rock. So I am going to Mega Evolve. This is a Mega Charizard X, and I'm just going to go for the Flare Blitz, which is going to take out Skarmory, so at least I take that thing out right here, right now. So that's pretty convenient. Unfortunately for me, he is going to go out into a Pokemon I'm kind of scared of, and that is Garchomp. Now, I should outspeed this thing, but for some reason... No, sorry, he should outspeed me. Mega Charizard only has 100 base speed, so I'm going to go out into Azumarill, thinking that he'd go for a Dragon move. And fortunately, he makes a very good play and just goes for the Earthquake. Since Mega Charizard X actually isn't a flying type, that would have actually hit Mega Charizard X for super effective damage, so you really should have predicted that. It was a bad play for me, and as you can see, I'm just going to get some jump damage here before he takes out Azumarill. Unfortunately, this is a Belly Drum set, and it was kind of wasted due to that Earthquake, and yeah, that's just not very good play from my side right now. So I am going to switch out, and I switch out into this Raikou thing, which I really like. And he'll probably predict a Hidden Power Ice, but I decided to try to go for it anyway, and then... Guys, this is Scarf Chomp, and I'm like, Scarf Chomp, really? Oh my god. Such a blast from the past, really, and it completely screwed me over, because I was just not thinking it. Like, Garchomps these days are just not scarfed. I mean, they really aren't in Gen 6, but he still carries one, and it definitely caught me off guard there. And it cost me my Raikou, which is pretty bad. And, yeah, that really sucks. So, I go into my Dotrio, which actually is a choice band set, as he goes out into his Talonflame, and I get some damage on it, so that's cool. I'm just going to go right into my Garchomp, because I know that due to my ability and my item, I should get good recoil damage on this thing, and it might even be taken out. Actually... Bulk Chomp is pretty much the bane of Talonflames, and as you can see, it does just kind of kill itself, and that's pretty cool for me, because that is one major threat down for his team as he goes out into Breloom, and I know he's just going to go for the Spore, but there's not a whole lot I can do. I'm just going to set up my Stealth Rocks and let him Spore my Garchomp, figuring that it's probably the thing I want to be put to sleep at this point, and yeah, he just does that, and I'm asleep now, and that's, kind of bad for me. He's going to go for the Focus Punch on my Switch, and something I really should have noticed right now is that it doesn't actually carry Toxic Orb, which actually hints off that this is actually a Technician Breloom. But for some reason, I completely just wasn't thinking about it. And, yeah, he's just going to Focus Punch me, and I'm going to die. My Charizard's going to die. Probably was a poor play on my part. But now I go into Dodrio, expecting to be able to kill this thing, revenge kill this thing, but it actually has Mach Punch. And, I was not going for Quick Attack, so it does outspeed me, and I do die, so... That's not good at all. Technician Breloom is pretty scary, and I should have predicted that, and I just didn't. But unfortunately for me, he is going to actually make his own little misplay here. He goes for the Mach Punch against Garchomp. I'm not really sure why. This is my first turn of sleep, so it's impossible for me to actually wake up this turn. So he should have definitely went for a Focus Punch, but he doesn't. Instead, he's just going to go for the Mach Punch, and now that I actually can wake up, he is going to go for the Focus Punch, and unfortunately for him, I do wake up, so, yeah, I'm actually going to be able to take out this Breloom, thanks to that little misplay of his, and at least there's small miracles. So he goes out into Gardevoir now, and I'm just going to go into Extra Trail, and actually I probably shouldn't have done that, because knowing that he's still a Scarf Chomp, actually there was really nothing I could do, honestly. If I would have stayed in, he basically kills my Garchomp. I go into Excadrill to take the Fairy move and then just go for the Iron Head, but he still has the Scarf Chomp, and the only thing that was stopping him from going for a Dragon move on my Garchomp with his Garchomp is that I'd be able to go into my Excadrill Revenge Kill, but yeah, basically that Scarf Chomp completely destroyed my team. Really did, because now I am going to be able to take out this Mega Gardevoir, but he's going to be able to go right back into Scarf Chomp, lock himself into Earthquake now, and pretty much sweep the rest of my team, which I only have this Excadrill and my Garchomp left. So as you can see, Garchomp's still doing a lot of work, even two generations later than the generation it really dominated. But definitely caught me off guard, and I really didn't have an out for it. So it was a fun little match, but probably not my proudest moment. Gonna have to battle against you again soon, Fulham, and yeah, good game. I guess we can just go into today's question of the day. Going after that last video I posted, which I asked people to come up with question of the days, one that actually stood out to me, Base Forever wants to know, considering we got the Nobunga's, I'm gonna Nobunga. Nobunaga's Ambition X Pokemon, so the Pokemon crossover in Pokemon Conquest, what other franchise do you think would be cool for Pokemon to cross over with? Now, there's a lot of cool suggestions. I can't really. I'd be interested to know what you guys think. It's a very interesting question. Yeah, what kind of if there is going to be another Pokemon crossover, think any game franchise you want, or even like anime or movie or whatever. Just whatever you want to cross over Pokemon with. Let me know what you would think is the coolest. Anyway, leave a comment about that and see you guys next time. Later.